Everyone, it's Rara and welcome back to some more Satisfactory. In the last one, we made fully automated coal power finally. Oh, it is such a weight off my shoulders. And now we're going to upscale things a lot. Alright, and the first thing that we need to do is get Mark II belts. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is if we start making reinforced iron plates. So I set this back to 5 per minute. It was on 1 in the last episode. And I'm gonna need 30 plates a minute and 60 screws. I have 1 power shard overclocking this thing. If you remember correctly, it's overclocking it and we're getting 60 screws, so that's fine. But we're only making 20 plates a minute and we need 30 in order to sustain the 5. So what I've also done off screen is I crafted 25 more rotors by hand. Hopefully some of the last ones we'll ever do by hand. And we're gonna get this yellow power shard technology, consuming my only slug, unfortunately. But now all that's left is to get the purple slug one. But if we go out there and find 1 more slug, then we can overclock the one to give me 30, and it'll be fire. So I'm going to look for 1 slug, and I'll be right back. Well, after a long and hard-fought battle with those little fly dudes and creating another metallic growth in the side of this mountain here, we've attained a blue power slug. So let's go in 30 per second iron sheets. Oh, and while we're here, I might as well make a little shortcut so it's not so hard to get up here anymore. Gonna need that to be a bit further back. Oh, goodness, don't fall off. Don't fall off. That would be unfortunate. Yeah, perfect. There we go. On the trip, I found a little bit more bacon, and we got those hatcher guts, so we turn those in to our storage. Easy peasy. Now let's make us a power shard. And where are we? Hey, buddy. I need you to go into overtime for me. Thanks. Bye. Oh, well, isn't that just fun? I forgot that if we're going to be overclocking one machine, we're gonna need to overclock the next machine. Now we need 45 a minute iron ingots, but we're only getting 30. That's a little rough. Alright, off to find another slug! Oh, there's a yellow right there. Think I can avoid the poison gas? I really want that. I think we just build up right up to it, hopefully. Okay, let me see here. Oh yeah, that's pretty level, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna finesse it, you know? Just gonna walk right up and... Oh, come on now. I'm like literally, I'm in grabbing range. Alright, just 1 more. Easy, there's not even enemies. Oh god, but I am in the poison. Alright, let's get out. That wasn't so bad. The world is starting to get all these weird metallic ramp-shaped growths. I have no idea what's causing that. Oh, we're actually by a few oil nodes for fracking later. That's fun. Wait a minute, is there another power slug near the factory? Hold up. Oh, there's one over here underwater. Yay, power slug for Rara. Fortunately, there's no water-based enemies in the game, so you're pretty safe here. Nice, just a little dude on the thing. I'll take that. That's 3 more shards for us, so we should be able to do what we want. Hopefully. And I don't really know if I paid any mind to this in the last episode, but when you can actually see when the water is flowing through the pipes, it's not just orange, we got that nice blue. Now, I talked about this a little bit in the last episode, but the pipes can move 300 m's cubed a minute of water. And you can see the current flow rate here, and that's the capacity. The current amount in the pipe, it only counts the current segment. As you can see, if I try to delete this pipe, it's only just like this little bit. And they're sectioned off by these junction crosses. This is like a visual indicator of like how full it is. So if there was only like half the amount of total water in here, so like 7 out of 13, you'd see it about here. This is just a fancy little thing. It doesn't really mean much. I mean, if it's just this. It's just this number, but like visualized. And I don't really look at this very often. I should also note that you'll know how well your pipes are doing based on the visuals. So if your pipe is it's full of water, it looks like this. But if your pipe has like no water, it will look how it did before, where it was just like all orange. And these parts on the pipe, they'll start to contract inwards, and you'll lose a lot of like the liquid feel. You'll know. You'll know. But also, for reasons that will probably end up coming up or we'll get into the future, in case you ever need to just remove water from a pipe or remove water from the entire pipe network, you just do a little flush with this handle here, but only do it if you need to get rid of all the water. It's very rare that you actually have to use this, but there are definitely situations, and we'll probably run into some in this Let's Play. So I'll let you know when it comes. But yeah, that's how pipes work, so that's fun, right? Oh, and here's something that'll help you. Well, I don't know if it'll help you, but it's nice to know. If you just want to not hold something for a moment, just press H. This wasn't a thing for many updates. I don't think it was a thing until like update 7. But it's a very nice quality of life, because sometimes I just don't want to hold anything. Sometimes I just want to have, I want both my hands to be free. I want to be a free man, a free hand man, okay? But also, if you feel like your hands are empty, lonely, and you need to hold something again, you can press H again, and there you go. Or you can also use your scroll wheel, and it'll bring the things out just the same. Yeah, slug conversion I still do by hand. As you can see, it doesn't take very long. And for the amount of time you spent journeying and getting 3 shards, it's like, 2 seconds spent crafting by hand. I'll take it. Alright, so we overclocked this machine. Now it needs 45 ingots. So we'll overclock the smelter, and it'll give us 45. Very nice. Just set that to standby and turn it back on. There we go. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit more power each, but we can now sustain that. Yay! Although this will now also take 45 iron a minute, and this one will take 30, so we're now at 75 iron, which we can't support. But, oh, I was going to say, if we overclock this, then we can do that. However, we do not have Mark II belts, so I am looking like the fool right now. In fact, how do we get those unlocked? Let's find out. Well, I can safely say it's probably in Logistics Mark II. We'll be able to get Mark II belts and conveyor lifts, as well as the stackable conveyor pole, in case you just want to place your conveyor belts anywhere you want with the pole. I'll show you how these are used. I can't really explain this one very well. If you want to set up your own bus, these are helpful. You'll see. But yeah, let's try to get this done really quick. I am making those reinforced iron plates like crazy. Like they're going out of style. So hopefully I should have enough to complete that by now. And yeah, we got more than double. More than double what we need. So I'm just going to slot the things in there and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, 3, 4. Pound that button.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Yep. Is that all she has to say about it? I mean, I guess it's not that exciting or wild. But yeah, now we finally have access to the Mark IIs. As you can see, the design is a little different. The treads are slightly different, and the thing on the side is like orange. You'll see. Well, let's go and select another thing in the... Oh, actually, I would like to get the resource sync bonus program done, and we can actually get that like now. I'll get the things loaded in there, but we will have to wait a few minutes because the thing says we have to. Oh, wait a minute, I can't load them until they get back. Unfortunate. Well, I'll just get the materials that I need. Okay, I've got what I need, and honestly, I think I'm just going to wait a few more minutes here so we can get a bit more reinforced iron plates, and then I want to redo a little bit of the beginning factory there so that we can, make our reinforced iron plate factory without needing to overclock so much stuff, and we can save a bit on power, Also, you can tell when a machine is overclocked from a distance because it'll have this nice blue light, which is not normal. The green light means active and currently running, yellow is on standby, red is inactive, and blue means active and with a shard, so it is either overclocked or underclocked. Or, I mean, I guess... Although, wait, actually, I take that back. Maybe it doesn't need a shard. Let me just underclock this for, fast, and I'll take the shard out. Okay, ooh. I guess we're gonna get our definitive answer here. So it's currently underclocked, right? And it's green. So normal underclocking doesn't do anything, but what if I just put the shard in? Does that change anything? No? Okay, yes, so you do have to be overclocking. It has to be, like, you know, at least over what the normal is for it to count as the blue light. So you do have to have a shard in, and it has to be clocked. Alright, fair enough. Oh, okay, cool. So I was right the first time, basically. And I just had to make sure, because I've been spreading a lot of misinformation on my Pikmin 2 Let's Play, that I'm also playing alongside this game. If you've only been watching Satisfactory, I would recommend checking out that game too, because it's really fun. And I'm going to be playing through all the Pikmin games. I've already done 1 on the channel, and I'm going to do 3 and 4 later. So, yeah. Pikmin's a really good time. It's like a beginner's RTS, and it's super fun. I think factory game enjoyers would get a lot out of those, and Pikmin 4 just came out, so, you know, it's a good time for the Pikmin community. Anyways, enough rambling about a game that isn't satisfactory. We are currently here to redo the Iron Factory again, but with Mark II belts. So, finally, we can utilize this 120 iron ore per minute. However, you may have caught on that if you just power shard it, you could actually go higher than this. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for now. I think that this is fine, especially because, you know, in my area at least, I have another iron node, like literally right here. So, I don't have to worry about overclocking this. And if you do overclock it, you're going to get some weird numbers, and you can't really pull it all out with the Mark II belts anyways, so yeah, we are kind of capped here. I didn't even think about that. My mind was just racing up a million miles an hour sometimes, but yeah, no, we're capped until we get Mark III belts. So yeah, don't overclock it. That'd be silly. You're not going to get any more out than this. But yeah, what you can do is you can middle mouse click on the thing, you can upgrade to the belt, and if you have a higher tier belt selected over a lower tier, you can just replace, like that. But also, if you have a lower tier, you can replace the higher one as well. It works both ways. Now we're finally fully utilizing it, so the efficiency meter should go up when we start actually utilizing all of the iron. Right now, we just have this one belt, so we're not really using it all, but once we are, this will tick up to near 100%. So, what can we do with double the amount of iron, you might be asking? Well, we can make double the amount of basic components. And that's good, because that means more stuff. Can we get an LFG? Let's fucking go. I'm gonna put down a splitter right here and just talk about something really quick. So, with the Mark II belts, no, game, I didn't want to do that. I want to do the Mark II belts. Oh well, just pretend this is a Mark II belt, okay? No, go into the thing. No, oh, I think it's backwards. Yeah, go into the thing. So, pretending that this is a Mark II belt, with the Mark I belt, you could do 60 in, and then, you know, 20 on each side, so 20, 20, 20, or you do 2 of 30, so 30, 30, or you could not split it at all and do one thing of 60, but that'd be stupid. But with the 120 belt, it's basically the same concept. You can do 3 of 40, so 40, 80, 120, or you can do 2 60s, so 60, 120. And you can like cut up and divide even further. So let's say you did 40, 40, 40, then you use a splitter over there, cut that one up, then you get 13.333 with that, like, the infinity bar above it, or is it below it? I forget. You know, it's the math thing that basically means that the number repeats indefinitely. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that, obviously, because it kind of messes up the thing. It's not like a nice even numbers anymore. But you could go, like, divide the 40 into 2 lines of 20 if you need it. You could divide the 20 into 10, 2 lines of 10, 2 lines of 5. But I wouldn't go any lower than 5, because then you get down to 2.5 and decimal stuff, and it gets really messy, and it doesn't look so great. But yeah, as long as you know, like, your very basic, you know, addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication and all that, you should be able to figure out how to divide ores on belts pretty simply. Obviously, just playing the game, though, will be the best teacher, and I highly recommend you do that, because Satisfactory is fucking amazing. But anyway, let's tear this whole thing down. Again, I know. And I'm going to restructure it to actually use 2 Mark I miners on the pure nodes there, and to be utilizing 240 iron a minute rather than our current 60. So we're going to be getting, what, 4 times the output, baby? Yeah, it's gonna be fire. I will be right back. So, first off, I mean, you know, another Mark 1 miner machine, using Mark 2 belts to bring it over here to splitters. So this splitter will split off into 60 and 60, which splits off into another splitter of 30 and 30. And I have 8 different smelters lined up for both of the Mark 1 miners. And yeah, each one of those getting 30. Dividing 240 by 30, we get 8. So that's why we have 8 smelters. Math is fun, isn't it? As you can see, this little setup I have is not exactly space efficient, so we're going to have to move the factory out a little bit, because we're already up to our storage bins, and that's not the greatest thing in the world for us. Go away, Bean Boy. I'm working. Out of here. Alright, now that I've made enough space for and built 12 constructors, you will find out what we're going to do with these 12 constructors in the next episode of Satisfactory. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, I have gone through my video backlog here, because these Satisfactory videos, they take a long time to make. I took almost 3 hours recording the last episode alone, and we are pushing an hour on this one, and I would like to get a little bit more of a backlog, so I'm gonna decide to split this project in half. Unfortunately, I'm gonna blue ball you a little bit, but I hope you can understand. I would like to get a video out every single day, as I have been doing for the past few weeks now, and in order to keep up that momentum, I'm trying to lessen the strain. And I'm going to turn this into like a two-parter of expanding the factory. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. And I will catch you all in the next one, where we will continue what we're doing here. And it's going to be very nice and sexy and even a little biz nasty, if you will. Okay? See you then, everybody. Bye.